See, I'm sure just like initially, you guys got confused. You was going to your left and you move your right foot. That's a no-no. Reason being, if you go to the left and you move your right foot, at this point here, you have minimum amount of balance. That's a no-no. Remember that? A lot of no-nos. So you go to your left and you move your right, and you move to the right, left. No, that's a dance. That's another tape. We're not doing like this in this tape. So please, as a review, you go into the left, you move your left foot first. If your left foot moves 6 inches, your right foot moves the same amount of distance, not any more or any less. Because if you do that, then you're going to eradicate your base. You're going to have less balance. And just for a barometer, it's approximately, meaning your feet, or approximately shoulder width. In terms of length, that all depends on your ability and your flexibility in your hips. So everybody has their own personal distance. Okay, enough of that. You're going to practice it, and then hopefully, definitely you're going to improve on this. Make sure you guys write me and visit the website, www.fastfeet.com. So here we go. We're going to punching now. Common challenges with punching normally are either, and this is a no-no, we'll start with a no-no, lifting the elbow when you want to go towards the target. Does not make too much sense. However, quite a few people do it. Now do it on the angle. I want to hit this target here. I lift my elbow in order to go forward. Well, I believe that if you're going to move your elbow 6 inches, it should be either 6 inches towards the target or 6 inches towards the target. That's it. Not 6 inches up, back, and circular. That's called pitching. We don't want to do this. That's a big no-no. So the yes is plain and simple. You're here, you go directly towards the target and back. Towards the target and back. Or it can be done from a universal posture towards the target and back. Towards the target and back. Now, if you notice, when I'm doing my offensive technique, I also have a defensive posture, meaning a block. You do not want to block with your face. Not recommended. So do put the opposite hand up. Okay, now if I was in what's called the clouding stance, I am, again, going to keep this elbow tight to eliminate the possibility of being scored on. You don't want to block with your ribs either. It's probably worse than even the face. Because you hurt your ribs and you're in trouble. So what you do is you keep your hand here and you go directly towards the target. Again, and towards the target. On the angle, whether it's from a traditional stance, you're turning up a body. If you notice my foot, again, is turned into a trigger position. Extremely important. As a matter of fact, just to test it, just play with me for a second. Make believe that I am pitching a ball at you, and what I want you to do is to swing the bat without moving or turning your feet. Ready? Okay. Okay, not too much power, right? So what you did was you turned your body like this. You're not going to be able to get any type of power. In order for you to properly get power in your swing, you would have to do like Bruce Lee said, it's all in the hips, and turn your back foot. If you do that, then you will most definitely be able to get maximum potential power. But we still got to hit the target. That's a little later on. Okay, another technique that you can do is, of course, what's called a back fist or back knuckle, where the front hand actually goes towards the person as opposed to the rear hand, what they call a reverse punch. So it can be done again from either a clouding stance, a boxing stance, and or measuring, and even your universal stance. So on the angle, again, it looks like this. We're here, we lean towards the target, keep the defense, and come back. We switch positions from here, and we go out, again having the defense. We switch positions and go out, again having the defense. We may measure, and again go out. Okay, now, most people throw back like this if they're coming downward. Please don't do that. That's one of the reasons why the sport doesn't look as good as it can. You do not lift your hand. First of all, it makes no sense. If you look at it from the angle, I want to hit that person, so I'm going to reach all the way back here, lift my leg, and go forward. The person will block, which we'll go over in a few minutes. Now, your face has a number of angles. I can go directly towards you. Never thought about that, huh? Directly towards you. Most of us were taught pointing the elbow across. The most popular nowadays, downward, which may come from here into a downward posture. And believe it or not, you may have never thought about it, but you can actually come from here and go under. And under. The final angle will be across. While your fist, your hand is still in the fist as opposed to in a ridge hand. That's a whole different section. Okay, again, and it can be done with either side. So I'm here, I'm in a boxing stance. I throw a back fist directly towards you. Lead hand. I go across, which most of you know this already, across. I go above, and then finally under, and the last finally, across and across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles in the back fist. Regardless of what posture it is, it can all work. I've done it for many years. Practice that for a few minutes, turn the tape back on, and we'll take it to the next level. A, B, C in a few seconds.